Hey y'all, Janji here, and welcome back to another episode of JANJEE'S Reaction. Hello everyone, my name is Jenny Arcinas here, and welcome back to another episode of JANJEE'S Reaction, episode 18. And yes guys, I did the reference to this YouTuber named Scott the WOZ'S. That's why I'm gonna react to his videos. And first off, on his channel, I never watch his videos. I never watch those. So this time, let's see how he's funny in this video. So today I'm reacting Scott the WOZ'S, the most popular videos he made, game controllers. That's why I'm gonna be watching this video for you guys. This is for my suggested by one of the people in the server suggested me to watch his videos. So this is for you guys instead to watch me to react to this video, and hopefully he's funny. Let's see how I will say word to say for you guys. So yeah. So anyway guys, so let's get started and let's watch this video. First off, before I get a video start, I'm gonna react to this video. So make sure to like this video right now to watch any videos I made, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell for notification for upcoming videos. So please subscribe and support me in my channel. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started then.
Hey y'all, Scott here, and I can't wait to finally head to this game controller issues meeting I just found out about.
Sure, that pretty bad.
Whoa, my hands are doing this. And it wouldn't be possible without the overlooked messiah of all video games, the controller. The pathway between you and the world within the screen. A game controller needs to house all the necessary input methods for games in its era, while also being incredibly transparent. It's best when it just melts into your hands and you don't have to think about where the B button is. It's just all second nature. However, the road to where we are now has been a rocky one. We've gone from to even. And that road started way early on. Video games need to be After the 2600, controllers went through this ugly phase for a while, and it was all because a controller designer went home for the weekend, looked at his phone, and said, "I'm drunk."
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Sega mouse. Oh god, here we go.
I interrupt your regularly scheduled me with an emergency report by me. Controllers made by other companies, not the console manufacturers themselves, are running rampant, and most are up to no good. This is the third-party controller watch list. Our mission statement is to bring more awareness to shit. Here we have the TAC-50 joystick for your local Sega Genesis system. It falls in line with the rest of the, I guess if that's what you want sort of thing, controllers. It's not bad, but it doesn't necessarily work
actually
well
seen
with the
this,
vast
but
majority
not
of the
the
Sega Genesis
this one, but I
library.
actually seen the regular.
It does have these suction cups on its base, which makes it harder to move around on a coffee table, and it also looks pretty good on a windshield. The 6-button controllers are fine and good, but the 3-button one is the classic. The re-released a new version
this
of
is
the
a
controller
different
with
one.
a less glossy,
So this is
rougher
different.
type of
This is,
plastic
I see the
controller
difference.
shell.
Oh,
And I
I
gotta
see
say,
the difference.
So
Wait, this one's the same.
This feels a bit better in
What
my
the
opinion.
hell?
Working with Nintendo, which is pretty obvious.
There is PlayStation
I
of
sometimes
Sony.
forget how similar the
1995.
PlayStation and SNES controllers
That is the
are.
very
I mean,
first console I
fundamentally, the
have.
main
It's
differences are the
PlayStation
D-pad,
1.
two
So
sets
that's
of
my
shoulder
very
buttons,
first
and
console I
thighs.
have
That's it.
in my life.
However, the PlayStation controller finally became
I
a
used to
man
do that,
with
but
the
it was
DualShock.
tough.
Look at the
This is
size
the one.
of these
This is the one I
things.
used
This
to play
redesign
all the
features meteor
time.
triggers, a
Del
rumble
Shock. This is the
feature,
one I
and dual
always
analog
played.
sticks.
I
Rumble and
played
analog were obviously
Crash
responses to the Nintendo
Bandicoot.
64's controller, which came before it, and we'll get to that in due time. But the DualShock made dual sticks a
I like
standard.
that. This
It
is
also
this
introduced
one I always
clicking down
loved
on the
it.
sticks as an additional button.
Both of them like
which, can I say something
like
here?
that.
R1, L1,
R1,
R2,
R2,
L2.
R2.
These are shoulder
L2, sorry.
buttons. It makes sense they're numbered like this. Why are these called R3 and L3? Anyways, I love the feel of the analog sticks.
R,
They're
L,
so
R3,
smooth and the texture
yes.
works so well. But what if the DualShock just isn't doing anything for you, and you hate happiness? Here's the Nintendo 64 controller.
This is the one. Well, here we go, see him.
This came out after
What?
the original PlayStation
He's just looking at
controller
his
and
Nintendo
before the
64.
DualShock, and,
His
man, we can
childhood
talk about
memories, I
this controller
think.
all we want, but gotta admit, this thing was innovative in so many ways. Controlling a game in 3D with the analog controls.
Oh, there is
control,
Super Mario
4-player
64.
multiplayer
I'm actually
being
looking forward to
standard on the
play
console.
this
Even the trigger
game
on the back
alongside
gives the finger a
Sunshine
cock and bam!
and
Now,
Galaxy.
this was a
I'm looking
huge
forward to
leap forward
playing.
for the industry, yes. But answer me this.
What?
Just what the hell is this thing? 3 prongs make it so you have multiple ways to play multiple
What the
games.
hell is this thing?
Maybe you can
Wow.
hold it like this, or this,
or even this. But that means not
Really?
all the
Just
buttons
throw-
are readily
just
available
really just
to the
throw it in
player
the trash?
in any
Come
of the
on.
controller holding styles. Also, the stick is garbage. This thing is just a skinny plastic
No, no, no. Get out, Lydian. Shut up. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
Look at these colors. This thing is
Oh,
a colorblind
oh
Star
yeah,
Wars
yeah,
Next Worst
yeah.
Nightmare.
This is the one I like.
Yep, I don't like
before.
this controller.
Moving on. Sega
Wow.
Saturn
He doesn't like his
controller.
controller?
Pretty decent.
Wow.
Basically
Okay.
just another his last home console, the Sega Dreamcast controller.
Oh,
Yep, I don't like this controller.
Now, is this controller as bad as the Nintendo
Is that his
64's?
same video he made?
God, no.
Yeah,
It actually
I
has
think
a
so.
layout definitely made racing games more realistic. But who could forget the VMU, the memory card with a screen displaying info while housing its
I
own
never
games to
seen
be
this.
played.
I never
But
seen this controller.
That PlayStation's back, baby, with the PlayStation 2's all-new DualShock 2.
The new PlayStation.
This is
right
the same
there.
controller, except the face
DualShock
buttons are now
2,
analog,
2000.
which is dumb.
That was
Why do you need
1
the
year
triangle button to be
before
pressure
I was
sensitive?
born.
Why?
So,
it
yeah.
felt like they just assumed analog inputs were the next big thing, but you don't
Let's
need
see
it
what
for
2001
everything.
is. I was
Well,
born.
Moving past that, we have the introduction of the Xbox brand, and with it,
Wait.
well, I can tell you first off, that was the
Oh,
easiest
oh,
Easter
that's-
egg hunt I've ever
wait,
been a part
this-
of.
please
This
tell me
controller
I was
does
born
get a number of
2000.
things right. Number 1, giant f***ing Xbox logo. The
Wow.
Duke, as it's referred to now, is a behemoth. It's
What?
big for the sake of
I
being
was
big.
born
There's
2001
no
with the
reason for it to
Xbox?
be this way.
Nah,
Now it's completely
nah.
usable,
That's why
but
I
it's
never
just
play
not that great when you get
Xbox.
down to it.
Never.
But
I never
what is
play
this?
actual play Xbox. Okay.
Seriously. Also, the dual
Never.
sticks just
Sorry,
feel
guys.
weird. Like, the left one has a large concave area, and the right one has a much smaller area, which honestly feels like it's convex. God, I need a shower. Microsoft designed a smaller controller for the Japanese
So we got the,
market that
another
made its
one.
way
Oh,
over to the
S.
States later down
The
the line,
small
and
one, I
this is
think?
much more reasonable. I can actually get behind this one. It just feels much better. Everything actually makes sense this time. After Nintendo wouldn't stop laughing for 5 years straight, they really cleaned up their act with the GameCube controller. This thing is pure comfort. It just feels right in the hands. The button layout
GameCube
is
controller.
definitely
Oh,
different compared to
wait,
every other
2001,
controller.
right?
And while I prefer the more
I think I was
traditional
born
design,
there. Yes.
this
Okay.
layout makes a lot of
I
sense.
think I'm
The main
safe.
face button you'd probably use
Because
on
I'm
most
safe.
games
Because
is
I
A,
don't want
so why
Xbox.
not have
So I'm not a
everything
fan of
orbit around
Xbox.
it?
Okay.
The triggers are crazy satisfying to
GameCube.
click
I
down.
actually sadly
left
never
stick is
played
inches
GameCube
better than the Nintendo
controller,
64
no.
one. I love this controller, but while it's one of my favorites, it does have some gross parts. The D-pad and C-stick were made for ants, and the lack of another shoulder button is a bit odd. Regardless, the GameCube controller has definitely stood the test of time. These pesky wires, man. What is this, the year 2000? That's where the Wavebird comes in, a wireless variant of the
Wavebird?
controller.
Oh, what
It
the
uses
hell?
radio frequency to transmit the wireless series.
Was
Okay.
the GameCube C-Stick not small enough for you? Well, do I have a bad controller for you? Introducing the GameStop branded wireless GameCube controller. Too small and uncomfortable for any of you with hands out there. The analog stick
Wow.
keeps with the tried and true tradition of hard plastic to make sure you hate it even more, and the buttons reek of loud plastic cheap. Also, it's been reported that if you do touch a controller like this, you will most definitely contract bed bugs. Damn it.
Wireless was
Wow.
really the next step for controllers.
Xbox
We make our
360.
way
This
to
is
the
the
Xbox
beginning
360,
of
which has
the
one
era
most
of the
acclaimed controllers
goods.
of all time. I mean, there was nowhere to go but up after this thing, but everything is just so
Alright,
finely
Xbox
tuned and makes
360.
for
This
a
is the one I
perfectly
seen it
balanced
before a
controller,
long time ago.
minus the D-pad. Microsoft later
Okay.
released 360 controllers
2010
with this
Transformer
transforming D-pad where you can
D-pad
have it like a
controller.
traditional
Ooh,
one or go
interesting.
back to this garbage. Personally, I have no
Ow.
clue why you'd want anything other than the more traditional D-pad, but I don't care. This thing is fun
Why?
to fiddle with. Next up, the PS3 control. Jesus Christ, guys, it's been over 10 years at this point, and you still haven't moved on. To be fair, Sony was set to go with an all-new
Is it
design
the
for
same
the PS3
thing,
standard controller.
guys? Is it the same thing?
I've never been so happy to see this design come back.
Wow.
The 6-axis controller was there for the
So,
first few years of the PlayStation 3's
6-axis,
life, and was basically
2006.
the DualShock again, but now wireless with motion control capabilities and no wrong. The PS3
Alright,
was
where's the
born with a
Wii?
time-tested design.
Where's the
and
Wii's
Nintendo-
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
there
PS3
he is.
controller
Oh
may have
my
had
god.
some motion controls, but the Wii remote Fallout embraced
There he
them.
is.
There are
There's the
definitely things I
Wii
love and
remote
hate
in
about this controller.
2006.
When it works,
That was-
it
I was
really
5
works.
years
when
old.
it doesn't work, it really
I
doesn't
had
work.
one when I was
We only
like
have a D-pad on the
6
remote
or
with
7
a few
years old,
buttons
I
on the
think.
front and a trigger on the back. It may seem limiting,
you need a
but
battery.
the controller
Great.
is smartly designed to be usable in a
Nunchuck.
multitude of
Yeah.
ways, like a TV remote, on its side like an old school NES controller with the
Yes.
nunchuck attachment that actually
Yes.
gives you a stick, or inside a countless supply of plastic shit. I really
And
admire
also
how
others,
creative
yes.
they got with uses for the Wii remote. But I'm not gonna lie and say
What
this
the
thing is a
hell
great
is he
controller.
doing?
The sideways control method isn't my favorite. I'm just not a huge fan of this D-pad or these buttons. And
Oh,
like I said,
really?
the motion controls are definitely hit and miss. However, Nintendo did release the Wii Motion Plus add-on.
Oh yeah,
and the Wii Remote
I did
Plus
that
to
a long
enhance
time
the motion
ago.
capabilities. And I
When we were
gotta say,
playing
with
Wii
these,
Sport Resort,
I'd
I
say the
think.
Wii Remote
I
is
think it's
pretty
from
alright.
Wii Sport
Motion is
Resort
pretty accurate
when you
now,
learn that
and
one.
when used properly,
Wii Remote
it
Plus
can be a really fun
is
controller. But if
Is
you're
it?
more into the traditional side of
Classic
things,
controller.
then I
Actually,
suggest using classic
okay. Here's the
controllers.
point.
They
I
plug into
never
the bottom
have
just
the
like a
actual
nunchuck and-
controller.
Man, I forgot how
Never.
decent
When
these
I'm
things really
when I'm
were.
in the
The
Philippines.
original is quite derivative of a Super Nintendo controller, but includes some modern additions like two sticks that are way too close together.
Ooh.
And buns I like to refer to as you call these trigger. Shop gave it a little of this, a little of that, got the screen in the middle, and blam. Wii U gamepad. It gets a bad
Wii
rap. It's
U,
huge,
2012.
unnecessary, and clunky. Listen, I'm with you on a lot of that. However,
I used to
I found
love
this
Wii U
controller to be
before a
wildly
while
comfortable to
ago,
use.
before
It's
Nintendo
so
Switch.
nice, and all the buttons and sticks are large and feel great. The problem is, this guy. The screen isn't the worst.
Oh,
but certainly not
Paper
the
Mario
best.
Color
And its
Splash,
use in some
okay.
games was just annoying, and it
Oh,
led to one
Animal
of the
Crossing,
worst battery
okay.
lives out there. The gamepad doesn't hold a charge well at all, so if you charge it up and don't use it for a week, chances are when you pick it back up, it's going to be dead zo. Also, you have to charge it via a separate power adapter, not the Wii U itself. And just so much garbage was
Really?
thrown into this thing. I'm pretty sure you could survive in the wilderness for a week with just this. The camera, NFC, TV remote, knock it off.
Oh, there's a
Almost none
TV.
of that
I
is
actually
needed.
pressed
Except I will say
once,
the TV
but-
remote was pretty useful. Like with the
Really?
Wii remote, if you're not into all of this, Nintendo offered a Pro Controller, and get ready, Wii U Pro Controller Defense Force. I don't like this controller. It all has to do with the
Wow,
fact that the
again,
buttons are
that's
on the
number
bottom.
3. I don't like
It's
this
so
controller.
annoying
That
and
is line.
stupid. This format worked on the gamepad because it was so big. The buttons were placed in a perfectly usable location, but here, it just doesn't work for me. Also, the triggers feel weird, man. I think it's because they aren't analog, yet they're designed just like the 360s, which are. The Wii U gamepads were these fat patios for you to click, and they felt good.
Oh yeah, I think I
Not
use
so
it
much. At
some
least this
a
controller
lot.
lasts up to 80 hours on a single charge.
Sorry
which
about
is something
the.
the
I'm
gamepad
using.
definitely
I'm
can't say.
watching
However,
something.
both got on
but
my
I'm
bad
not gonna
side
watch
for having
right
this gross glossy finish. Like,
Oh,
this looks
yeah,
good in
it
pictures,
happens
and
a
for 2
lot
seconds after
whenever
you
it's
open the
while
packet.
time I'm
Anytime
playing Wii U.
afterwards, welcome to Fingerprint Avenue. Now I don't own this thing anymore due to unforeseen circumstances.
Oh yeah, I think I
If
know
was
this.
a game controller, I would first go after
Wait, give
whatever
me
the hell
to
this
go too far.
third-party
It's got the
controller
WOZ'S.
is.
Wow,
It's a
really?
deception. But I do remember everything about it and how it was a definition
Pause
of
and
being
then
falsely advertised
book
product
carry
it
on.
was. This
Wow.
controller was trying to scam people into thinking it was a Wii U Pro controller.
What? Wii U
However,
and
it turns out
Wii?
it was fundamentally
Oh, okay.
just a Wii remote
Oh wait, this is
and
different.
classic
Not the
controller all in
actual one.
The PS4 controller actually
Really?
switched some things up
Another
compared
one?
to the PlayStation
Alright,
controllers of the
DualShock
past.
4,
They
or
went for
should I
a new,
say
more
PlayStation
ergonomic design,
4.
and I think it worked out pretty well. There's this touch bar now, which I personally haven't found all too useful. A light bar, which just feels like an excuse for this controller to have shitty battery life, and... whoa, 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 where did the start and select buttons go? Yeah, the PS4
Wow.
was the start of something dreadful. The death of start and select. Instead, we got this share button, which is useful enough, I guess, sharing photos and videos of gameplay. But
Share?
what the hell is this options garbage? Well, whatever. I do have to say that while the DualShock 4 is comfortable and a decent controller overall, there are a few problems with the build quality. I don't know, it's just one controller I consistently have problems with, and I'm not alone with that. The Xbox One controller feels a bit
Alright,
like more of the
Xbox
same
One.
from the 360 controller, but with random tweaks and changes that feel both better and
It's
worse.
actually the last
It
one
feels more
before
premium
Nintendo
in some
Switch
cases,
came
but
out back
cheaper
in like
others. It's a bit more
2013, wait,
compact and trying to look more modern than the
4
360.
years! Oh my
I think the D-pad
god!
is better and the
After
sticks
4
have a more
years
grippy
making a
surface
new
to 'em.
console, but
I don't know,
okay.
there's something a bit off about this design.
on,
Not
guys.
bad by any means. Finally
Okay.
brings us to
And
the
that's
Nintendo
not
Switch's
nearly
supply of
self-coordinated
controllers,
to the Switch.
The Joy-Con, the controllers
Yes,
that come packed
yes.
with the console. The Switch is an interesting situation. It had
You
to
can
have
play
controllers that have
anywhere
to
you
be on the
want
console itself to
in
enable
Nintendo
handheld
Switch,
play,
ever.
but be detachable to make use
And
of
why
a
is he
variety
playing
of
Mega
different
Man?
play styles.
He destroyed. Wow.
These things are too small. Listen, I adore so much about the Joy-Con, but they're basically taking everything in modern controllers and cramming them into something you'd find in a dollhouse. I mean, these things have a lot going on in them. A full suite of buttons and sticks, new HD rumble, motion controls, NFC.
HD
They're
Rumble.
perfectly
I think
usable.
I heard it once.
It's just
but
not
yeah.
that great. I love the idea of how they were designed to be used as two separate controllers, but is this a way to live? The shoulder buttons for the
Yes.
individual Joy-Con are miserable.
Yes.
So much so that Nintendo supplies straps to slide on for better ones. Using them together is alright, however, they're still more akin to the Nintendo 3DS controls compared to most home console controllers. For me personally, I go for the
And
Switch Pro
we got the
controller. This thing is
actual
truly no nonsense, it gets right to the
Pro
point. It uses a
controller.
button and
There
stick
we
layout that
go.
makes me
See that?
swoon. The texture of it all feels
That's right,
great.
Pro
Nice
controller.
big meaty
Okay.
buttons, a solid battery life, all the technology from the Joy-Con. This is what you call a controller. I always
Yes.
keep the Joy-Con attached to the Switch for when I want to play portably.
I like
and
how he
keep
has
the Pro
Freddy Crest in
controller
the
on standby for
scenes.
home console use. And that is a basic history and review of most of the major video game controllers.
Nice.
We've gone through a lot, and while not all of it has been great,
Soon,
it's all led
very
to where
soon,
we are now. The inception of motion
Xbox
controls,
and
the pause
new
button,
PlayStation
the introduction of
consoles
analog
soon
controllers,
as
the
possible,
1292
this
advanced
year.
programmable video system.
Jesus.
Okay.
Experience with trackballs, screens, these successes and failures helped us form some of the greatest game controllers out there. Don't immediately bat away new features and gimmicks.
I really want
because they may
sports
be huge
again
steps
in the
the right
Switch.
direction
Come
for the
on,
industry.
guys.
They may not be talked about as much as the games or consoles themselves, but they are some of the most important aspects of the video game industry.
Well, let me know what your favorite or least favorite game controllers are, and if you'd excuse me, I have another, for real this time, meeting about video game related issues. This time on video game box art. You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
Alright guys, so that is the video, and I know you're gonna say, do you actually got laugh? Yes, I did some few times. Is that because when he centered the word, I was actually I always laugh sometimes with center word, but yeah. So yeah, that is the video. So yeah, how do you, I know I can feel it, and all my friends gonna say like, how was it? And I will be saying right now, but one thing to say for you guys is pretty good. It's a pretty good video I ever seen. Hopefully I can watch his video one day, so I can watch his, he'll be lots of video he made, so yeah, I'm looking forward to do this. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward so you don't miss out for the next episode of Jenny's reaction. But I have 2 episodes left to get 20 episodes. If I go to 20 episodes, I will do moments I made lots of episodes Jenny's reaction. So when I hit episode 20, I'll put the montage moments of my reaction series. And that means I will continue it in the next few episodes. I can try as possible how many I reacted until I thought about in this video. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. So make sure to like this video, and also guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and also guys, hit the notification for upcoming videos. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys then, and also peace out people. Alright, I'll see you guys then. But excuse me, I'm gonna go play some games. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Bye!